It is interesting that golf fashion is like kind of dominating pop culture now, with especially with the quarter zip movement and just kind of the more preppy.
It's hilarious, bro.
Look, like where y'all think the shift?
Man, shit, I loved it, man, because it was freshman year of college. They're like polos. I'm like, cool. I got.
Right.
Yeah, right.
That's all I got, bro.
I just made her. I just got back.
Yeah. I just got clown. I used to get clown for the polos on the basketball court.
I'm in here, collar pop.
Right up here shooting. Back to the back.
Hey, Adam's polo game is crazy. Yeah, TJ Maxx for 10 years, bro. That's how you get here.
I was just joking with Nick. We would mash out to Jeffersonville for the outlet and run back with all the exclusive colors, the seasonal pastels, the polo, the Ralph Lauren had us jumping through high school.
Yeah.
Y'all got any golf brands, y'all? I know obviously with Eastside doing their thing. Dub. Any brands out there y'all seen on the come up in the golf?
I mean, I oh, go ahead.
Messing with Metalwood a little bit. Metalwood is like this kind of street. It's like emergent street punk rock, loose '90s styles. Things that are like a little more baggy, anti four-way stretch and cotton wicking. It's like against all that. So I like that. It's a little more relaxed and a little more like how stuff I used to grow up playing in. Pleated, cuffed. It's got an actual break in the thing.
Ashworth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's Ashworth.
Peter Millar.
Yeah. But Metalwood is probably the one I just been rocking with the most. The dude Colin, I just like his Instagram handle. It's Thick Owens. It's hilarious. But the gear he puts out, is kind of like it's a mix of like 80s, 90s, early 2000s styles.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, I don't. Carl's on that tip, man. But if I had a dream, so for me, the shoe game has always been weak. I know the brands are trying to. Jordan and New Balance, I think, and Adidas have been trying, but I think the shoe game has always been weak. And for me, man, like just because I'm an old soul, like the jazz, and so I actually like what you're saying, Carl. And if you look at like Arnold Palmer and Ben Hogan. Like the way their stuff was tailored, kind of high to mid waist, not no damn low rise. I don't need no low rise pants.
Right,
ass, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, so like I like that look, and I think Rory took one of Arnold's looks of like the gold pants that kind of were high waisted with the navy blue polo. I got a picture of like Chi with his black caddy at the Masters. I mean, this thing is. He would be the coldest dude out there right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I like the classic Taylor and I think that's an argument on one of those like news feed things, like classic golf apparel versus like cargo pants and new school stuff. And I'm actually a fan of like classic tailoring.
Yeah.
Like if you take a picture of Miles Davis from the cool era and put that suit anywhere today,
the cleanest ever.
He'd be the cleanest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like
senatorial God.
Yeah.
Timeless.
Yeah. So I like the Jason Day, the new how he's changing the game of the tailoring and the fit.
Malcolm kind of heavy on that.
Yes, but I think there's a space for the classic tailoring. And JT tried to do it. Your boy Ryan Moore tried to do it with the cardigans, but it was still too like I don't know, Travis Matthew a little bit.
Yeah, Grayson's got some joints, but the pieces are few and far between. I feel like Grayson is the one JT rocks with, and they got some interesting, like heavy knit kind of collar polo shirts that are like they got some interesting stuff. It's just you got to find the pieces.
Best dressed on tour, who y'all got?
Day.
You going J-Day?
I'm going J-Day, man. Yeah,
J-Day. Yeah, I like the.
He's got like he's just like he's in his like comfortable era. I feel like where he's just like I don't give a hell. I'm just gonna do.
Yeah, I like J-Day. I think Keith Mitchell would probably be mine.
Oh,
like what
here
I would
we
rock.
go. Yeah, here we go.
You don't like Cashmere, Keith?
That's what I'm saying.
Cashmere.
To do with the visor.
Yeah.
The visor.
You gotta be in a certain tax bracket to be wearing that, bro.
Hey man, that's clean, bro. That's clean.
Cashmere, bro.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Open collar. You know what I mean? Or one button.
Here we go, man.
I just add a little Cuban link, and I'd be a little fresh, man. I'd be fresh.
Keith Mitchell's got He's joining
Yeah,
now.
how he's even saying that, you can tell he's just comfortable in life. You know what I'm saying? He don't got no struggle.
Exactly.
Like, his struggle is more so like, hey, bro, I gotta make sure the
Yeah.
kids are up, fed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Showered. I'm
Right.
good. You
And
know
then
what
what's
I'm
my
ran out of my
dude with
goat
the
cheese
high
and hope-
collar? The dude with the high collar, is that Cam? Is that Cameron?
Cam Young.
Oh, Cam
Yeah,
Young.
yeah. I like his
Yeah.
collars. He's got nice collars or shirt fits. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I rock with even though he's very basic and simple though, I like Adam Scott's like clean.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The
I
Uniqlo, the
forgot about
Uniqlo.
Uniqlo vibe.
Yeah, yeah.
Uniqlo is full. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was right. He was true to the pants fit when they were going skinny.
Exactly.
Like y'all,
Yep.
that's played out. That's gonna
Exactly.
last 5 years. You know, I'm gonna stay to this kind of classic Taylor. You know.
Right. Yeah. I forgot about Uniqlo for sure.
Yeah. No, that's a good one.
Adam Scott.
Yeah,
Who you
man.
got? Who you got? White Dub other than yourself? I know you out here dipped.
Yo, low key. Nah, let me stop. I'm just I've been fortunate, obviously, being Eastside Golf's first ambassador. And actually, I never thought I would do this in my entire existence. Maybe even like 10 other lifetimes. I debuted a Jordan. No one's ever, you know what I'm
That's
saying, at
crazy.
the Rocket
That's
Mortgage.
crazy.
I know we can probably find a link or put that up there.
Sure.
But when Adam, circling back to what Adam said, was like, yo, the sneaker's always been trash. I agree with him in the sense of like just your normal, no shade. Nope, I can't say that. Nope, I can't say that. But what I will say is that your just stock shoe. You know what I'm saying? It's just old and outdated. The one things I love about Jordan is that they bring the culture in. Now that you're bringing now that you finally seeing like LeBron James starting to play, you see him swinging, during timeouts. Kevin Hart's coming in the game. That's a beautiful thing.
On the side of the court.
Beautiful thing.
Caught it.
That's the one thing I love, but I still agree that the shoe game is trash, and there's a huge demographic that can really push the envelope forward. In that, and I think how they messed this up, and I think I might have talked about this before, is that like when you look at basketball, everyone's like their own brand, right? Everyone's got like the Kyries, the Kobe's, KD's, LeBron, so on and so forth, but like no one really has like the Rorys or the Scotty Schefflers or the, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole market that needs to be tapped into.
Kepka's, whoever, right?
Yeah,
I feel like we're so early, man. Like,
the blue,
Yeah,
it's
true,
early, but it's
true.
late at the same time. So
Facts,
late.
facts.
It's like, bro,
Yeah.
it's so late. Like, bro,
I don't
the
feel like
blueprint's
PGA
already
Tour
there.
players saw themselves as brands like NBA players did. Like they didn't
which is
have
crazy.
Well,
they
that's
didn't
what
have
happened
the
to
walk-
the
they
shoe
didn't
game.
have the tunnel. They didn't have the tunnel walk. Like it's starting to happen with TGL, where they're doing like the tunnel walk and getting the fit off. But they just didn't have that whole pageantry around the PGA Tours. Like these jokers get funneled to the course, ran into a trailered into a thing. You just never got to see the full experience. Now people want more, and we're starting to get more
Well,
with
you
the
know what I was
TGL in
gonna-
different sections.
I was gonna talk about this when we talked about Tiger, but this might be a good segue into it. But I think what happened was, because I do think at some point prior to Tiger there was this focus on individual brands, because you think about like Jack had his Golden Bear and like
Greg
Arnie.
Norman.
Arnie.
Greg
the
Norman had the
umbrella.
shark. Arnie was the he had
umbrella.
something.
The
Arnie's
Army,
Army,
yeah.
the umbrella, and even Ben Hogan and all these cats had their own clubs. I think once Tiger took over, like I think people, it was just such a vacuum and such a
Yeah.
wave that people just was like, all right, we all in on Tiger. Like even the PGA Tour just like forgot about everybody else and have
Yeah.
been riding the Tiger wave for 30 plus years now. And it's just like they low key forgot to even brand any of the other
Yeah.
players, and like
Right.
they're
Like Phil
still,
Mickelson and BJ
you know.
Singh, that was, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man,
That was
like-
battling out with him. Jim Furyk,
Right.
I guess, would have been another one.
none of them
Crazy.
got
Tiger
really
sucked,
personal
Tiger's
brand
just
going.
kind of sucked all the air out the room in the brand department. Like he's like the
Exactly.
Smack DVD of battle rap. Like
Right, exactly.
when he pulled
Yeah.
all the battle raps to an app, you couldn't get no good battles anymore. It's like YouTube was
Yeah,
dry.
Yeah, it
Tiger-
seems like we are
Sunday Red,
NBA.
though, is like, Sunday Red is like priced everybody out the market. I've never seen one. I've seen one person in public wear a Sunday Red shirt.
I
Yeah.
have not seen
On the
Sunday
course,
Red
off the
Bucket.
course. in a casual environment was a dude at a movie theater had a Sunday red shirt. I was like, that's rare. I've never seen that.
No, Khalid's point of this being like the NBA, I think it's spot on. Like NBA had, what did they have? The league that Dr. J played in. What was that league called?
ABA.
ABA.
So they had ABA. So it was like PGA Tour, Live. Back then they were wearing the Chuck Taylors, and then they just had the Converse and just would switch out the colors for the different players. Like nobody had the shoe game until Jordan came, and he was getting fined. But it was like you could see in the movie, like the team, that the design guy at Jordan Brand, and then H. Like people don't talk about his dude H, the black dude from Hampton, Virginia, like really molded that and helped Jordan like create the brand and make the shoe. Like I think in golf we are probably in like 1980. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, for
in
sure.
terms
And
of cultural impact, you know.
Right.
and it's not only that too. It's also the story behind the shoe
Yeah.
that comes to life. And I think, like, if you go way back in the day, like if you had, Tiger, whatever he had on in '97 when he won his first major, like that could have been, what I'm saying, bring those retros back, or just even other shoes when he won the 2019 Masters or something like that. Like, yo, there's so much untapped potential of like, yo, you could really make this a thing. I don't think you can tell like Tiger really wasn't in the shoes.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Even though like those was the only thing out back then, everyone was copying them left and right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even when he was wearing the black pants and the white joints.
When the pleather joints came out, or the patent leather joints came out, like, bro, everybody had them shits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, you can tell, like, bro, if he just, I know Adam is
going.
Yeah,
Adam had a shot. He had to get that off. He was mad about them black pants with them white T-dubs. I can't stand this joke. And a red shirt. I can't stand this.
And he had a black belt on.
And he had a black belt on.
I know.
Yeah, this was Elin. This was Elin day.
Yeah.
My favorite golf footwear silhouette is probably them FootJoy with the patent leather with the one color block.
Oh yeah.
That's
the Jordan 11s.
Like you said,
the Jordan 11s.
The Jordan 11. That's that classic.
Yeah,
but to your point, Adam, it's like that classic silhouette, the feel of Alexis. It's just something that looks timeless. For
my homie,
now and the future. I'm about to share my. Can I share my screen?
My homie,
on this?
Modi was telling me like with his brand Swang. I don't know if y'all been following them, but SWANG. Their whole mantra is like they want to create the first Allen Iverson of golf. And I think
Yeah.
I think something like that will change the culture when it comes to fashion. Like once we get somebody on tour who's like really from the culture, you know what I mean, and like can put it
Who
on,
can also
and,
push the culture.
and push the culture, but also can compete.
Yeah.
I think
Jokers
that's when
ain't
we'll
about,
see
about
like
to be out here
that
buying
shift, for
Reebok.
sure.
Yeah, I feel like Jokers ain't gonna be out here buying Reebok because what's the name's wearing. Like, it's just not a thing until somebody really touches down and makes it a thing. Kevin Hart's trying. I feel like Khaled's trying. They just all are like doing their own.
It's just not good yet. Like it's not. They haven't made it like attractive yet. I think it still have to be good. Like right now, it's like everybody's playing golf. It's cool. It's like this new cultural trend, but nobody's like really like.
Man, if you threw
that's a hot take too, but like.
If you threw that up on a YouTube, they'd go crazy. Like, what are we talking about? Compared to some of the stuff that's on YouTube right now. Like, my bad, bro. My competitive nature.
I ain't gonna say it because I'm gonna mess our numbers up if I say it. We actually,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. No, go crazy, man. I'll take it.
It's a hot take though. It's like wearing, like brothers go to the beach for the first time and they wearing Jordans on the beach. It's like sometimes you just gotta wear the shoe that's made for the actual environment you're in. So every time I see like certain shoes on the golf course, I'm like, man, we ain't got to wear these on the golf course and off the golf course. Not specific to Jordan or nothing else, but like there's a few that I'm just like, man, what's going on? Which ones are these? Is this yours? The ones you debuted, Wyatt?
JR.
No,
Smith.
So,
yes.
we got to do the right swing analysis. For any of the viewers out there, if y'all want to get your swing, talk shit about if you want us to talk shit about your swing, just submit to do the right swing at
Khalid
gmail.com.
really selling it. Send in your weak moves so we can talk bad about it.
Nah. We'll give you some tips, man, from the pros here, and give you some definite, good advice. So don't be afraid to send in your swing. But here we got our brother J.R. Smith with the moves. Let's see what he got. Yeah. I mean, JR has been playing for a while.
Yeah, he was playing.
He's been some work in. He's been some work in.
Went to North Carolina A&T and played a couple years.
Pulled up in a Rolls Royce. Act like I ain't gonna put that on blast.
That's what's up.
To a college event.
Yeah, he earned the right.
Like,
yeah.
He was living in two worlds at that time.
NIL.
Yeah. You don't need NIL when I already got when I like it like that. I got it like that.
Right.
Yeah.
This move is smooth, man. Like full shoulder turn, weight balanced at the top.
What you see, Wyatt?
He getting lessons. Oh yeah, he getting lessons. He's putting in, some work.
Yeah. He moving
compared to when I first seen it. Yeah, he's definitely putting in some work. So hey, man, it comes to show you, man, when you have access, opportunity, and resources. They get the
this
game.
This Joker's an athlete, though. Wyatt, he's an athlete to begin with.
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
I know Joker's getting lessons for 30 years, and these fools are still hitting it in the tree.
He in the league. I'm not disregarding him. Shoot, if I get around with JR, tell him pull up. But the point that I'm making is when you have, like I said, his hard-earned resources and the access to good coaching. Because people want to show love and and welcome him into the game, it can show you how good you can get out here. It's hard to find good help. Is all I'm saying.
Definitely accelerates the improvement
timeline to success. Yeah. I'd be curious to hear what he's. I'd be curious. Yeah, I know. I was joking with you. Yeah. I'd be curious to hear what he's trying to work on.
You was coming at me.
For me, man, I'm more of
Wyatt said he got some swing Ozempic, man. You can't believe this.
Yeah.
Here we go.
No, I mean Wyatt's got a good point, but for me, I'm more of a short game putting, pitching, chipping guy. I can diagnose some pros and tell them what they need to do. But for me, this looks good. He's putting in solid work. For me, in terms of like the rubber band effect on the backswing, it does seem like he might be more worried about positions. Rather than like getting that's a big dude, you know what I mean? Like it seems like he kind of cheats himself on the load, you know what I mean? And he's older like us and probably doesn't have that range of motion, so he can't look like a Rory on the backswing. But everything looks good, except that kind of rubber band effect and maybe keeping the angle like right there in that frame. But he's solid, man. But it is. For these guys that kind of fall in love with the game, so we came up through back of a rec center, public parks, to munis and driving ranges as black men. Like, that's a good pathway to the game. Like, how is it for these black men that have substantial wealth that probably have never played a muni and just go to top country clubs?
Right.
Like, what's that like? Like, you feel insulated when you're out on the course? But you know how it is when you go to the pro shop. Go grab lunch. You know what I mean? They can't let their hair down like we did at Bridgeview, or Champion.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So it's like they probably get that experience out on the course, but they're missing it on the 19th hole a little bit of what we grew up with, like
unless they
the
rent
in
the
the
whole
hood.
court out.
In the hood barbershop talk is getting loud. People talking shit. So are they missing that because you just starting like. Even JJ Redick, like he fell in love with it before he started coaching. And on his podcast, The Old Man in Three, like this dude was going and playing Augusta, Pine Valley. Like, dog, you just started.
Right.
And these are the courses you're starting with?
Playing the top,
you know what I mean? Like,
golf route, Mount Rushmore courses.
Yeah. So that's got to be different. You know what I mean? That's like, I want to play basketball, and you just start playing at the United Center. You know what I mean? Like,
but is it different if it's all you know? I guess it's normalized. I talk about this a lot with Alex and Caden and like her being grown. Like we grew up like you said, playing golf and going to rec leagues and free lunch on Saturdays and swim classes and like Kate has never experienced any of that. So like,
Right.
what's normal to her, and now what she's like accustomed to is different. Which is, we would like to have put ourselves in the position to be playing whatever Columbus Country Club is like, just our daily looper, but it wasn't there. So like, we would have maybe it's different, maybe it's not. Golf is hard enough that it'll humble you regardless of where you play at.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
regardless of your start, you're gonna still have to go through the same peaks and valleys and find your way, and when there is no way in a game that's like set up to make you question everything about yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
But I think with the swing analysis with the athletes, man, I think they are a different subset of
They're
humans.
different. Yeah, we
so-
need Tom. We need, like, Gerald from down the street. Somebody
Yeah,
sending something
yeah.
where he's
The entertainers, you know.
yeah, Cedric.
Yeah.
Cedric out here, Anthony
Needs
Anderson
some
swing.
Yeah, because LeBron might be single digit in like 2 years. You know what I mean?
know,
You're
right?
like, what the hell?
Right.
You know?
Well, you seen Bronny swing?
Bronny,
Yeah,
that
it's
was
solid.
incredible.
It's solid.
Bronny's
Yeah.
swing is crazy.
Yeah.
And he only
Yeah,
played
I was
less
like,
than 18
it's
months or
crazy.
something stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
Looking
it's
like
just different.
I'm not buying it.
Ernie
I
Els
ain't
out
falling
here.
for the cap. I ain't falling for the cap.
Yeah.
This
Y'all
is it.
can.
Wyatt.
Y'all can.
Wyatt,
Think he
how
been
do you
playing- he
see
been
him?
swinging?
Fuck that. Yeah, listen. Wyatt said,
Y'all
I see
can,
him.
you know what
I
I'm
see him
saying?
at summer.
That's the crazy thing. It just be a narrative. You know what I'm saying? They can just
Yeah.
put a caption up there and y'all just believe. Nah, bro.
I believe it. I want to believe.
Yeah.
I hope
somebody's
you believe
talent.
it too, but I
Yeah.
don't believe it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. I'm at the
Why
point
his
where
hot
my phone
takes
about
are
to die,
crazy?
I don't believe it. Yeah.
Well, I think
Oh, my
Bronny.
God.
I think Bronny's smart enough. I think in that part 2 of that Steph Curry and LeBron and Steve Nash podcast, like LeBron's son was asking Steph, like, "Why do you love golf?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like it's intoxicating. It's the closest thing I can get to hoop. You know what I mean? But it's something to it that it's like the best shooters in the game are good at it. The best quarterbacks, the best pitchers. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's almost like Jordan working out in the 80s, like lifting weights and bringing that into sport. Like nobody was really doing that before. So if like this is a correlated activity for these high achievers, U.S. presidents, you know,
Right.
super
Why do you think
athletes,
that
attorneys,
is?
judges, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like if I'm Bronny and I see all these super high achievers that I'm around and they all play this
Gravitating
game.
towards this.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
I wonder why so many high achievers gravitate towards it. Is it because you get to? It's so hyper individualized, and you get to hit the game winner every time, or try and hit the game winner every time? Because every shot is like, I got to do the best I can at this in this one moment. Is that what it is, or what is it that? Oh yeah, this is fire.
I think yeah. Even with this quote, I'll just play it because I think it explains
Is that
why
Vince?
athletes. Yep.
Yeah.
I got a crazy.
Just
Vince
give it a
story I
shot.
wanna say.
You know, I mean,
Let's see if I can start over.
I mean, golf. You know, everybody thinks it's too slow and whatever, but I feel like this is your chance to be at peace. For me, this is my competition now. And some people don't want to just be stress free. Golf can be stressful, but I think this is the time to really. It's good for your body, good movement for your body, but this is kind of the time just to be at peace with nature. Just give it a shot.
Yeah, man. I think it's a competitive outlet for sure, and one that you don't need people to compete. You competing with yourself essentially, so I think that's a big part of it. And yeah, I mean, once you retire, you got more time, obviously. So golf is a time killer, the best time killer out there. So that's 2 obvious reasons, but I'm sure there's some other reasons with that too.
Why I had another hot take. It feels like.
Oh yeah, can y'all hear me? Because I got to charge
Yeah.
my phone and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if the sound changed or whatever. Crazy Vince Carter story. This is a few years back, at the most, that I was fortunate and blessed enough to play, for a St. Jude outing. Shout out to Just Blaze. Shout out to MC, for those who's out there, for giving me this opportunity. And for it was like the day before the pro-am, like the outing and whatnot. Pulled up, played with Vince Carter, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. This is the dude I remember from the Dream Team, just dunking overcast, literally, you know what I'm saying? And solid peoples, through and through. You know, we took like the shuttle to go to this golf course out in Memphis. Shout out to all my Memphis connects. And I played a round of golf with him, and I got my first double eagle
Oh
with
shit,
bro.
that's
What?
crazy.
That wasn't the crazy thing. The crazy thing was like I was like, hey, bro, I got to do this interview real quick, for I think XM Radio or something like that. I was like, let me hurry up and hit this shot, and then I'll get back on. I'll get back on the interview. So I hurry up and hit this hybrid swing. I'm like, bro, that was looking good. I'm over here. Okay, I'm
What
back.
yardage was that? What yardage was that?
You knew I would know. It was 256.
256. Let's go.
What I tell you? What I tell you?
266, a slight breeze from the right.
Hold on,
You knew I knew.
266 or
No,
256?
256. 256.
Yeah,
256.
that's his
Yeah,
sweet spot.
256.
222 to 260. That's
Yeah,
his
here
sweet
we go.
spot.
Here we go.
Adam
I'm over
sounded he
here
looped
looking at
before.
it. I'm over here looking at it. I'm like, bro, what the heck? That looks like that's about to. Nah, I disappeared, but that couldn't have gone in. And I'm over here
That's
talking to
crazy.
the interview, and now I'm over here looking at Vince because he was on the other. It was like a double fairway, and he was on the other side of the fairway, and I was like over here trying to like look, and I'm like, bro, I'm over here signing like,
Yeah.
yeah. So So what
That's
he knew
crazy.
about in PGA of America, blah blah. I'm like, yo, wow. And then when I'm walking up the whole entire time while doing the interview, while they're playing, and then mess around, and they go see the ball in the hole. I was like, yo, I just made a double eagle, and I'm still doing this interview with Vince Carter, first time playing. I'm like, bro, what is
That's
happening
wild.
right now? This
What
is
did
not real life.
Vince? Did he
I
react?
couldn't
Did
even
he go
focus during
crazy?
the interview. I'd be like, yo, I just made a
Yeah.
double eagle.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Right.
told him. I was like, yo, I'm sorry. I'm doing this interview right now. I know this is not good etiquette, whatever the case may be. But yeah, shout out to,
That's wild.
yeah, that's crazy. Never thought I would
Crazy
do that.
story.
Yeah, solid dude
Classic,
though, man.
bro.
I think his mom was an
100%.
educator, so he kind of grew up with our kind of disciplined household. Yeah, so solid dude, man.
And he's all about putting in the work, like getting the reps in and everything. Like, look at the longevity of his career.
Oh yeah, big
It's
time.
probably the longest, right?
Well, LeBron is
assuming.
now, but he's
LeBron,
not.
he's second
yeah,
longest. Yeah, second longest.
At the time.
Yeah,
He had
definitely.
the longest career, and just like him explaining of just how important routines are. You know what I'm saying? And how important just like the small things are the actual big
Yeah,
things
man.
at that level and whatnot. So definitely picked his brain, got crazy wisdom, and just a good human being through and through. So yeah, solid.
He was
guy.
Tiger's neighbor in Orlando.
Dang, I know you would know.
Now, Adam has got this.
No, he tells
Bro,
the story.
Gotcha.
He tells the story. You know, I'm a hooper too, man.
Yeah.
So I listen to all the podcasts, but he describes that dynamic.
That would have been crazy.
Speaking of
Interesting.
songs, too, I got a song called Vince that was inspired by Vince. I probably would put up there as like one of my
Put the
favorite
link.
Nice.
songs that
Yeah,
Put the
put
link.
that up.
I mean-
Put
Put
that
the
up,
link.
bro.
Yes,
course.
sir.
Of course.
Yeah.
Put that up.
Vince,
What?
man. I'm hanging
that's
off
your
the
point.
rim. Now they all calling me Vince. Vince.
Oh, see, you about to be in his bag. See.
Yeah, that's my shit. Shout out to Vince, man. But shoot, I know we running up on time.
We gotta talk about
Anything
TGL,
wanna-
man.
Yeah, we definitely
Ah,
got some
shoot.
TGLs
We about
coming
to go
back.
in.
I mean, for me, I can't really talk shit because it's our boy Will, and
Right.
I never met
Roger
Roger, but
Steele.
I want to support
Yep,
Roger.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
Raj,
everything that they
gotta
do,
shout out
so-
Raj.
I'm rooting for it. It seems like it's trying to be like a Rucker Park or like tennis, how they have exhibition matches. You know,
Yep.
I think Kyrgios and Sabalenka just had one. So I'm rooting for their success. I think they need to hire some more culture or hire somebody from Rucker Park to kind of advise them on how to make it pop a little bit.
Have you seen the new season? Have you seen the new joints?
A little bit, yeah. And I
People say
describe.
it's
I read the article as well.
Yeah.
You know, of like the changes they're trying to make.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but I'm rooting for the success, man. I just think golf needs more cultural representation. I want my guys to keep getting the bag. You know what I mean?
for
But
sure.
let's not go. Let's bring more to the conversation. Not exclude them. But I think
Right.
you know. A black McKenzie of golf could benefit everyone, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'd be dope if they added a LPGA element to it, but I think it needs to keep going. It's going to take a few years to like fully bake. I like that
I
they're
think so too.
rebooting it and they're adding like new players like Thorin Bjornsson was showing out at the last match. I didn't watch it live, but like they keep iterating on that idea. And what are other people going to be watching in between now? YouTube golf, like PGA needs to keep themselves in the zeitgeist, or they're just going to get cooked
Mm-hmm.
further by YouTube golfers and like digital first content
You said
Yeah.
platforms.
what'd you say, Carl? The zeitgeist?
Yeah, just out in the ethos, like in the environment.
There's that
Oh,
vocab, bro.
here
I had to
we
start it,
go.
bro. What
Yeah,
the?
yeah. And back to basketball, that's the same. There's summer league,
Yeah.
there's college, you know what I mean? So there's
Exactly.
not a large, it's that late summer gap, but yeah, you're right that bridge of that time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
no, I'm rooting for their success. I think they just need some more.
Here's a better question that I have about TGL. Do golfers, I'm saying this in general, I ain't exposing anybody, but do golfers have enough personality to carry it further for the
Mm,
masses that are viewers that are watching? I
that's a
know Roger.
great
I
point.
know Roger still tapped in on some of the likes of like it's time to bring the personalities out. I
Mm-hmm.
know, especially including myself, once upon a time that I was hesitant on what to say because I didn't want to, ruffle any feathers when it
Right.
comes to like sponsorship or anything like that, or because I understand the traditional sport that we play.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like how much personality can we bring? And it seems like now more than ever, people want that. So can the golfers in general supply it?
That's a
Yeah,
tough one.
Who?
man.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you've been inside the ropes wide or worked in the bag room like we have at a
Hmm.
PGA Tour tournament,
Yep.
it's a sad. It's probably 90% of those guys are robots. You know
Right.
what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Like
That's
literally,
why. That's yeah.
bag there, please.
Yeah.
That's why.
Like, so like,
That's why I think it's
yeah,
like when I think about golf and just how hard it is. Like I kind of understand why players turn into robots because
right, right, right.
you have to be like that locked in. So I
Hmm.
almost think to Roger's point about amplifying celebrities in golf, I think it's gonna have to come from a pro am level to where like these YouTubers are the players from other tours or even just like tour players who have personalities who might not be at the top of the leaderboard all the time but still can draw attention could be pushed a little bit more. Like I think it's going to be hard for people to like try to be a different personality than what they naturally are,
Right.
like trying to like adapt to this social media landscape to where you're dealing with comments or you're worried about what you're going to say, and then that throws off your mental game on the course, and now you spiraling. It's not like a team sport to where you can kind of manage all the shit talking and do your thing in a silo and still get paid. Like you gotta win, or like show up every week and like at your
Right.
top game in order to get paid. So I think it's a different amount of pressure for golfers. So I don't know. It's gonna be hard to like ask them to be bigger personalities and still play at a high level. In my personal opinion, so I kind of see it more going to YouTubers and like content creators when it comes to like that celebrity, entertainment side of golf. I think it's more. That's why we're seeing YouTube golf take off. It's just like they're able to go out and shoot 80 and not worry about
Right.
the
Right.
next day, as
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
opposed
yeah.
to a
yeah, and I
PGA
think
Tour
that
player is like, oh shit, my career's over after that.
100%. And I think the one thing that you're saying, Khalid, is that not only that you have to be a good golfer on the PGA Tour, but now you have to be a entertainer. You have to entertain the
Hmm.
people. And can people do that now? I mean, I think we have way more appreciation. People should have way more appreciation. This is going to be a good segue of Tiger dominating, right? But he's also way more entertaining than anyone's we've ever seen in our lifetime. With the
Hmm.
fist pumping, the celebration. I
Right.
come from a soccer background, right? So like, when I score a goal, like,
I said
bro,
you
I'm
do.
about to do a
Yeah.
crazy
Let it out.
celebration. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, in
Hmm.
football and stuff like that, you show the entertainment value. And I think when I played more golf, I got muted, if you
Hmm.
will. And I'm had to adjust to that, landscape. And then now it's like, oh shoot, is it okay to show people a little bit of personality and
Yeah.
give them a little bit of celebration, or just express what's going on? Because I think, especially when it comes to golf, and I'm going to get back to Tiger on this as well too, is that when people had any type of expression, like your John Rahms of your world, or Terrell Hatton's, when they get upset, Sergio Garcia's, like, that's so frowned upon
Right.
of,
Yeah.
as society and everything. And it's like, bro, they're actually just showing their emotion of how much they care. I'd rather see something like that than, someone be just a robot out there, just
Yeah.
be emotionless.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what
Dr.
I'm
Ross
saying?
could drive more numbers. you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'll
You
bring
know
it
what I'm
back to
saying?
like Rucker Park. Like the energy is like the crowd, the MC, and the players are doing entertaining stuff, but they don't have a mic in their face. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
and in the article they mentioned like the crowd engagement is like what they're really trying to drive. And that's like who's in the crowd. If you got Jupiter, people from Jupiter, Wyatt, you know how that crowd is.
Bro, Marty,
Like
Right.
you try and bring Rucker Park
Right.
environment
Yeah.
from Jupiter and Palm Beach
Jupiter
Gardens.
people,
Come on,
right.
man. yeah.
You better take that to Opelika.
Dude's wasted
Yeah,
off
yeah,
the
yeah.
Opelika down.
Yeah.
Wasted off.
Okeechobee, baby. Come on, man.
Dude's wasted off 3 high
King
noons
and Diamond
talking
is no
shit.
longer in business. You know.
Right.
Right.
I think
So
it's also like with going back to TGL and just the entertainment side. I think for the TGL, it's like that learning curve of like what are the actual rules, like how do you even actually like play this game, because it's a totally different game
format, yeah.
and format than regular golf. So I think for the passive golf fan, it's like, oh, I have no clue
How it
what's going on
translates.
in regular
Right.
golf, let alone
Yeah.
TGL.
It's hard for me
So
to
I think
follow
it's-
too sometimes.
Dude, right.
Yeah, so
Like
I think it's
y'all
like
threw live golf
simplifying that a little bit.
at me a little bit ago. Now I got to do this TGL. Like, what's
Yeah,
happening?
Yeah,
and there's
I'm
a
saying,
shot
like,
clock,
what
and
we
somebody
doing,
throws
son?
out the FedEx hammer, and you're like, it ain't a hammer, it's a towel.
Yeah,
It's like, what's going on?
it's hard to keep up with everything going on. So I think, like, even with the Optum Skills Challenge they did a couple weeks ago, I think that was even just as interesting as the TGL stuff, because it's like simple, like, okay, long drive contest, hit as far as you can, best players in the world. It's like our dunk contest essentially, you know what I mean? So
Right.
Yeah.
like chipping contest,
3
closest
point
to the whole
3 point
yeah,
shooting.
just like
3 point contest.
do simple stuff that people can like automatically get and
Digest quick, yeah.
digest, so I think
Yeah,
PGA is like missing the opportunity there where they could do that literally every week.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
have a skills competition, and just like get a crowd riled up before every tournament. You know what I mean? Like that's like a simple hype.
Low hanging fruit.
it'd be interesting if they.
Yeah,
It feels interesting if they would like incorporate other leagues and other elements, like a Harlem Globetrotters exhibition, like make it less about just the tour and make it more about the game of golf. Like hamstring the PGA Tour players, but let them compete against a Horvath, a good,
Right.
and another streamer, or like an LPGA versus a live, and just kind of like mix it up. I guess it wouldn't be live, but it's like there's got to be a way to mix that up and make it more all encompassing versus just these few players. Because then I think you do get a little more ability to talk shit and like chirp off of one another and like talk about things that are just not so like the PGA Tour guys are in that motion of just like this is a job, I'm going through it. Whereas the live guy or like the Horvaths of the world, those dudes would be hyped. They get me hyped just watching them hit par threes at the back of Jason Day's house, and I get excited. Like if you put Bat up against, I don't know, a Morikawa, what would that look like? I think that would be, or Evan Thompson versus like Jarrell Fields against Tiger and a Rory. Like there could be some interesting vibes.
And I think
Yeah.
100%. But don't get me wrong, I think there are personalities out there, but it's
Yeah.
at their own terms,
For
right?
sure.
Like they gonna have their little inside jokes. They gonna have, what I'm saying, their little trash talk within their little circle and whatnot. And
All the way.
I think their private conversations haven't gone public per se. You know what I'm saying? Where they brought it out to the masses. So you can tell someone like, even like, back in the day, like Tiger would give you those subtle jabs compared to Phil would just be out there, hit you with the jab. So like, with that being said, of everyone kind of celebrating and taking a jab at Tiger Woods turning 50. Nice little segue. Should he go to
Wyatt is on his
the
ding.
Champions Tour? Should he go to the Champions Tour? Should he post up and still play on the PGA Tour, go for majors? Where y'all
Man,
at with it?
Sad
Where
to
y'all at
say,
with it?
but I
man,
feel like it's sad, man. He's just gotta like do the golf course design, do all these other things, and then just pop out on the PGA ever so often. But like, I think he should just
Dog, grow the game in a real way, man. Shit. I'm going to say it. I'm
Wow.
going to say it, man.
Wow.
Quit
grow the
getting that
game in a real
VC
way.
money. Quit getting VC money and building down fake ass pop strokes. Okay? Grow the game.
Ooh,
Cut this part out, man. I'm
I like
just
it.
saying
I
this
like
to
it.
y'all.
I like it. Hey man, we gotta hold
Hey,
our big bro.
hey,
accountable.
Khalid, when I'm in Joburg and I see a sea of black people, caddies, players, the whole course, man, dope course.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, this is what Gary Player and Ernie Els did for us.
You're right.
Didn't Tiger do that for y'all? I was like,
Talk about
Talk
it.
about it.
Talk about it.
We had to hear.
Wait a minute. I'm not trying to expose, but Adam, weren't you the one that played in like the Tiger Woods Foundation
Yeah,
or whatever
yeah.
that was way back? What was that like?
it was awesome. Earl was. I don't want to. We got to cut this part out. Earl was around. I'll say that.
Okay.
So Tiger had a national junior golf team where he would, he had the clinics where he would go to the cities,
Right.
go
Yep.
to the inner
Still
city
got the
golf
picture.
course. We were beneficiaries of that, So he would travel the country and go to these cities, perform a golf clinic, raise money. You had to pay him. You had to write a check, but so he did that, and then he would select the kids that he saw with his eye, like, oh, yeah, we'll pay for them to go play in Junior World. The Big Eye in Houston. I went to Myrtle Beach with like 10 or 12 cats. And a lot of them went to Power 5 schools. You know what I mean? And we were beating them at the time, Wyatt and I. But, so he was doing that when Earl was alive. And then when Earl passed away, it seemed like it went towards the TGR Foundation.
Yeah.
And then when I see those commercials, how many of us are in there? You know what I mean?
Hey.
Who
We
called?
might have to cut it out. We might have to cut
We have
this.
to-
Don't put me on the spot,
we all know
Khalid.
the answer. We all know.
Yeah. I mean, that goes that feeds into the first tee. That feeds into the first tee where they had the first commercial, the black boy teeing it up in the concrete sidewalk, and now that's not the case. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had a senior tour player come to me and say, when I played in that event in Pebble Beach, the kid belonged to a better course than I do.
Dang.
Damn.
It sound like we
See,
need.
man,
So-
I think Tiger needs some like us on his team. Like that's the thing. I just don't see. the people
Well, he
on
got
his
Will
team
and Roger.
that-
He got Will and Roger. So I think
got-
they're gonna chip away. They're gonna chip away.
Okay.
He got
Yeah.
Will. He got Will. I don't know if he got Will.
And we got to give Steph credit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
A non-golfer
yeah.
doing the most to grow the
It's
game.
a basketball.
Right,
It's an NBA,
right.
current.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing
Right.
way more than
I
Tiger.
would
I
have
don't
prayed for underrated back in the day.
Dude.
You know what I mean?
What?
Bill Dickey
Bill Dickey was
was once a year.
Yeah.
It was once a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine having 10 or 12 of those a year. You know what I mean?
There's no reason why Tiger shouldn't have some type of like junior tour or like some type of junior major for minority golfers across the spectrum. Like I think
It could be a tax write-off for him, bro. Like he ain't gonna miss that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no
Like
no
even
excuse
if he doesn't get involved all the way, like bro, like stroke the check, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Not
Like,
even put your name on it. That's all you got to do.
You ain't gotta
Or
put
back
your name
it.
on
it.
You don't have to.
Yeah. Don't put your
Yeah.
name
just
on.
have the
Yeah.
infrastructure there.
Right.
Have the infrastructure there with
Yeah.
the people, you know what I'm saying, to build it. And we're not talking about no first team. Because
Yeah.
as soon as you
Yeah.
that's like just entry point. And then as soon as you get sweet with it and then go off to college, they drop you. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Or if you have any aspirations to go even further, go pro, they ain't there for
They
you.
ain't talking to you.
We-
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like just stroke the check when it's all said and done, man. Give it to the people.
So
Yeah.
I didn't mean to get on our boy. I guess we all love him, man. I watched the
Of course.
05. I watched 05 Masters 2 days ago. You know,
Right. Yeah. I
like
still
rooting
watch all
for
his
him, like it's
highlights.
live. You know what I mean? So it's like we root
He's
for
still
him.
the GOAT.
Yeah. But come on, dog. You know
The
what I mean?
duality. The duality
Yeah.
of it. The duality. is crazy.
That's it, man.
Have
I
some
mean,
impact.
MJ
you
went.
know?
MJ, he kind of followed MJ's playbook. I feel like, I think
Yeah.
I almost feel like he got the advice of like, your sport, what you do in your sport is your impact on the culture almost. Like I almost feel like in his mind, I'm sure it's deeper than this, but
Mm-hmm.
I think he might justify it in a way of like the optics and the symbolism and
Yeah,
the impact that I
yeah,
had, being a black golfer was almost more than what I could ever, do from a charitable or, tournament standpoint.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know. For me, I think like Althea Gibson and Arthur Ashe would look at Serena and Venus and be like, "Job well done."
I'd
Mm,
agree,
You know
100%,
what I mean?
100%.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
think.
just thinking from like
Yeah, yeah.
from him and Michael's standpoint. Like, I
Right,
feel
yeah,
like
that
they
same,
think
yeah,
the
the
same.
same, yeah, exactly,
But
exactly.
wouldn't
But I
but
don't
wouldn't
think
Ali look at
our
Jordan?
forefathers, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think our
So,
forefathers in golf would be like, Tiger, job
Right.
well done.
and my question is, now that you guys bring up a great point, and I know we still got to talk about Tiger's shade play on the Champions Tour, or the tour itself, is that you guys just said, Arthur Ashe and everyone that's crossed over and who's passed the torch on, if you will. Why hasn't that crossed over in golf?
Well, the stories are with Serena and Venus. Like Naomi came through at their pipeline.
Yep. Hmm.
What's the new
Coco
Coco
Golf.
came through?
Yeah.
Like it
Yep.
was like they
Coco
knew if they
Gauff.
got to a certain level and they got in contact with Serena's team, she would help them with a coach
Pipeline them.
or
Yeah.
a place to practice. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Access, opportunity,
yeah, yeah.
resources.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Gotcha.
and especially with golf being one of the most expensive sports, right? Like, even if Jordan, has crossed over, right, and then impacted so many lives, and inspired so many lives, it's like they can still get to the court to a certain extent, right?
Right.
Like, bro, you can't get to these country clubs. You can't roll up in Augusta. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And even if you do roll up to some of the public courses, such as like your Pebbles of the world, like, bro, that's gonna be a crazy
That's
ticket.
right.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy expensive. Or go to Pinehurst. That's another resort that you can technically get on. Like, how much it costs just to get on there. We're not even talking about just the
Right.
practice. How much it costs to practice. Like, bro, you can go out to outside and hoop. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got a ball. Now I understand. Times are probably way different now on the basketball side, and just any sport in general, to have that advantage and crossover and get to the league or inside the circuit or whatever. But still, like, there's a reason why, a deeper reason why, and I'm not on no conspiracy theorist or anything, but there's a deeper reason why there hasn't been just the crossover when it comes to like Tiger, just more African Americans and minorities on the PGA Tour. Like, it's so much harder access just to get inside the ropes. How more expensive they're even making it now. With you have to be the top 100, whatever the case may be, to how they're transforming the format of who stays on tour and who doesn't, and how you got to qualify now, and so much stuff that goes on behind the scenes that people may not know about, like the pre-qualifiers. All that stuff wasn't there, like, like 10 years ago, or however long it was. And now it's just like, you can tell like who really wants to grow the game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They can
Yeah.
say it. They can say it, but doesn't mean, they not putting any action.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like
Yeah,
the
and
PGA
I got
Tour
to
is
give.
like
Oh, go ahead.
the only league where you have more good players and they shrink the amount of spots in the league.
Yeah, NBA,
the
G
only-
League, Africa.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
You're
I'm
right.
not getting political, but it's like, I'm not getting
Yeah,
political,
yeah,
but it's like, bro, we got to make sure the billionaires get tax write-offs or tax
Yeah,
breaks
yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
It's like, bro, they're already good.
They're already good.
well, I gotta give advocates credit here, and why this is my reasoning. Because when I watched Q School this past, which was great. Did you guys watch the final round?
No, I missed it.
I missed.
Excellent. I love Q School is great. Q School final round is one of the greatest golf things ever.
I mean, it's so much pressure.
But if you look at that leaderboard this year, it was a lot of PGA Tour Latin American dudes that are Latin American. So PGA Tour Latin America has been around for a minute. You know what I mean? And guys, one or two here. But now it's about to be a South Korean wave of these Latin American dudes coming to the PGA Tour. And I think it is because of that pipeline of PGA Tour Latin America. And it's probably kids. Some of them come from wealthy back. And they have that country, like junior golf programs, what they're
I'm
trying
glad
to do
you
with
brought
the
that up.
USGA.
Yeah.
So
And they do that across the other countries too.
Yeah,
You know
yeah. Like I ran into that at Junior World. You see the
what I'm
whole country. Like Chile. I was playing with kids from Chile. You know what I mean? Like hold up,
Wow.
the country pays for all of y'all stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice.
I couldn't even fathom. I think
Yeah.
what's my boy's name? Ludwig would have been one of them as
Yeah,
well
yeah,
too.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
In those types. I don't know if Victor Hovland was, but I'm assuming he would be.
Probably
But
all
it's,
of them. You know what I mean?
you
Like
know what I'm saying? Yeah,
yeah,
we don't have that pipeline.
yeah.
So
So I mean, I gotta give props to advocates because even though this is kind of the first iteration, I think if they keep it going, you know, maybe that can be a pathway.
You talking about the
You know
final
what I mean?
stage? You talking about the final stage ABC at the one at Panavita?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
They showed
yeah.
it. They like
But I was
televised it.
Yeah, it was on Golf Channel. It was on. I mean, it's great. I mean, probably one of the best tournaments I watch. You know, like I'm trying to
Wow.
remember.
I'm gonna try to
Yeah,
find a replay.
Nice.
I mean,
and I will
yeah,
and I will say to I will give props to advocates. I gotta be tough. Gotta be careful how I say this though. I'm gonna give props to them in regards of this would probably be the most that I personally seen that's made it through first stage and made it to second. That actually even just played Q school, right? Like, bro, it used to just be, just one or two cats that even go to Q school because how expensive it is. Now we got people not only, playing in it, but advancing to second stage and almost getting through. And like last year, someone got through, and the year before, someone's got the final stage and stuff like that. So, like, we're slowly, creeping through the door. It's just how much, like I said, how much support that you need in this game to get to where you need to go.
oh yeah,
And I
golf
don't
is like entrepreneurship. You need runway, man.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely need
yeah.
runway.
And that might be Tiger and Jordan. Like Tiger's like, I grew up at a public course. Like, why can't y'all do it? You know.
Yeah,
So I think Jordan and Tiger do kind of have that. Like that's how Jordan didn't succeed as a, owner or whatever because he had that mentality of like, go be a killer, man. What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm 41. Let me lace up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
right. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all how it's done.
Yeah, right. Man, I guess going back to your point about just Tiger going pro or not going pro, going to the senior tour. I think he should do it. Honestly, just from a selfish fan standpoint. I know he still wants to play, obviously, and he still wants to compete. I think it'll be a chance for him to win again, especially if he can get on a cart. And I mean, people want to see Tiger. Like Tiger's, it's like seeing Jordan, hoop again, with the Wizards. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might
I
not
think
be
he
the-
should do it.
the
I
best,
think he
but
should.
Tiger in the cart though.
Because the
Tiger in
leaderboard-
cart, he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, he can do it. He can
I don't
do
think
it.
he
And
would
the thing
himself
about
do
me, I watched the leaderboard of the senior tour, and I'd be like, man, I know more of these cats
Right.
and their life story, where they're from, where they went to college.
Right,
Like,
right.
these,
Come
like
up,
the new
yeah,
tour, it's each year turnover. You don't know who these cats are. You know what I mean?
Right.
To come and go.
Yeah.
And so I think it'll be good for Tiger in that regard. And then I think he could come back to some tour events that he's won 5 or 6 times and possibly win. Like, I know Memorial Mirafield's a tough walk, but like he goes and has some good performances on the senior tour and goes play Memorial when it's good weather. Like that dude could win that tournament.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can see him winning Bay Hill. I can see him running off in another few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
they
those
is tough.
strategic courses.
I would say if he does do it, right, like the ratings are going to go crazy. The ratings are going to be more impressive on the Champions Tour, his debut, than actual PGA Tour.
Oh, of course. And
With-
Chris
without
DeMarco
question.
gonna be like, I want my revenge.
Yeah, a lot of them. You know
All
what
of
I'm
them.
saying?
They
A lot
gonna
of
be coming
hitters.
for him.
Ernie L's gonna be like, fire up the jet, man. This
Right.
dude.
Rocco Mediate
Bill
gonna be out
Mickelson
there.
and Wade.
Rocco Mediate gonna be out there with
Right.
a stogie like finally.
We've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for you.
Finally.
Yeah.
Kick this man while he's down.
Yeah, right.
Right.
The only one who survived was what? Y.E. Yang or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, why
Yeah,
you
why
ain't
you
the
ain't.
You know what I'm
Tiger
saying?
killer, man?
On some random,
Oh, what about
random
Louis Chidimgwa? Chidimgwa. We didn't talk about him. I know he went on our list, but like
Oh,
he
yeah,
survived.
yeah.
Yeah.
He survived.
Mhm.
Crazy story. Never heard of this dude. Was
That's
remarkable.
crazy.
Zimbabwean.
Yeah, and I was trying to do research because UVA, they recruited a dude, Daniel Cafelli, that was our age, black dude.
Ooh.
So he was super cold out of Virginia and went to UVA as well. But I think it was a different coach at the time.
Really?
But yeah, crazy story, man. Crazy story. And that brings me back to my story about playing golf
In Africa, bro. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's sad the talent pool that we're potentially missing. Not potentially, we are missing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Without
sad
question.
story for the dude to pass away like that, and for
We gotta
Nick
do
Price.
a deep dive on him.
Yeah, Nick Price,
Yeah.
like come on the pod, man, because we love you, man.
Nick
We
Price
love the
was.
tempo.
I didn't realize Nick Price was such a G like that. Like he was really about that.
Yeah, we love the recoil. We love the recoil, man.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Got the recoil. That's crazy.
I played Stratus. I played Stratus because of you, fam. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, come see us, man.
Yeah.
Between Adam and Wyatt, the golf
gotta do a
almanac,
deep
bro.
dive.
He's bringing back words. I
Bro.
ain't thought about
Yeah,
Stratus. Since I thought
Stratus,
about
bro.
what Max Fly.
Bruh. Yeah.
Hey, the revolution was cold, son.
No.
Nah, don't sleep on Max Fly now. Like, bro, low key, not even low key, high key. They're like the second best ball.
Max
out there.
Fly.
Yeah, I believe it.
Like, Max Fly now. Yeah, don't sleep. Don't sleep.
Hey, I rocked with it. I rocked with
Why
it.
you go give me a dozen
Like
Max
nowadays,
Flies?
if you go play a Max Fly right now, you will be blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Just like that.
Obviously,
Okay.
bro, I'm trying to tell you, yeah, don't sleep
Look.
on it. I'm gonna send y'all.
Adam, I got this.
Yeah, somebody just switched over and
This is
won.
on the desk from the Kathy
Ben
Mock.
Griffin.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Griffin. Yeah.
Okay.
This is on the
Yeah.
desk
Okay.
This is from the
Okay.
Kathy Mock event. I'm about to go grab me
Nice,
some Max
nice.
Flies now.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. Go
Nice.
if you don't want to play tireless pricing, you know what I'm saying? Pro
Yeah.
league pricing. Go scoop you
Yeah.
up some Max Flies.
Look,
You'd
you saw what I was
be
working with.
pleasantly surprised. You'd be pleasantly surprised.
That's major.
But I will say this. The part that I forgot to leave in is that okay, like even if Tiger does go to Champions, I see it and I don't see it. The only reason why I don't see it is like, bro, do you know what this dude has literally done to his whole entire existence to stay in the game? Not only like all these surgeries he had because of the love of the game and everything, him just like he is a built different human
Right.
being. And for him to, I can't say give it up and just slide over to Champions Tour, but for him not to keep tackling and persevering to get some more majors under his belt, I see more of that, like just the tenacity, like I said, the resilience of him going towards that than actually just. I hate saying just to throw in the towel and go over the Champions Tour. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think the playing on the Champions would help him get back in that form though, or is it just a distraction?
It's not even a distraction. It's just a different league. You know what I'm saying? It's just because the courses they're playing are different. It's just totally different.
Yeah.
No disrespect to
But my dude Miguel can do it, man. He kind of floats between senior tour and DP world tour.
Bernard
Like,
Langer, he'd be out there.
Yeah. But Miguel can
you don't want no
float
problems
between
with
tours.
Miguel
can float
Jimenez?
between
Who you talking
senior-
about? Miguel Jimenez?
Yeah. My guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Cigars, wine, and Ferraris, man.
Yeah.
So I think he competed
He's
on
in
a
a different
D.
tax bracket. He be exposing himself.
Yeah.
Adam is. Yeah.
Nah, like
He let down
he's
slip,
gone to
Exposing
DP World.
himself.
Nah, he's just I've been a fan because of it
Yeah.
looked like most
Swag-
interesting
swag
man
is
in the
crazy.
world. Yeah.
He
Right,
is like the
100%.
Dos
Yeah.
Equis man, but like in a weird way.
Yes, but I think he competed in some DP World stuff last
Did he?
year. Like was
I
close.
would give you another.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you another name who can go back and forth is Padraig Harrington.
Oh yeah. Patrick is moving it.
He got ball speed, good peoples. I can definitely vouch for him. I've been blessed to meet him and have conversations with him and whatnot. Yeah, he can definitely go Champions Tour and come over here and bounce back and forth and compete.
Isn't his son playing now?
I'm trying to think of another name. What's that?
Isn't his son playing now? Like Patrick's son? I thought he was in there. Or maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah, I can't remember. I know Ian Poulter was repping
Oh,
his
it was
son
Poulter.
pretty
It
hard.
was Poulter.
Yeah, Poulter. Yeah.
That boy Charlie looking decent, man.
Oh, here we go.
You gotta cut this part out.
Yeah,
Cut it
you
out,
got.
man.
Just cut this out.
He's just like, I gotta.
I don't know much about him. I saw they made AJGA first team All American or something. That's pretty big time.
I'm
So
a
I
stop.
don't-
Why is like I gotta go to
How do I
Costco,
black out
I'm
my
not thinking
screen?
about
How do
this
I
week.
black out my? I'm about to get. Yeah, let me go over here. Just leave this chat. Real
Yeah, I haven't seen the game, man. I haven't seen the game.
Did you
so.
see him recently, Khalid, or you just saying he was at the ABGA, the AJGA? I mean,
The APGA. I just saw a headline of him getting a recognition or something. But I mean, of course, he got every advantage in the world to
Dude,
do
that's
his
crazy.
thing.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you,
glad.
thank you.
Yeah,
I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it at
I
that.
know that's where you're going with it. But I
I'll
But
just
mean,
leave it at
is
that.
that
he
wrong
still
though?
gotta go out and play though.
No, it's
Like I
not
feel like
wrong.
Yeah, it's not
he
wrong.
still
It's
gotta
not
go out
wrong.
and play.
Yeah, like
No,
LeBron,
it's
No,
not.
all the white
Bronny
people
gets
do
to
it.
go to the Lakers
All the white people do
because
it.
you know LeBron paved
Oh,
the
he gonna
way.
get
Exactly.
sponsors exemptions. He gonna get sponsors
Yeah,
exemptions.
I feel like it's
Yeah, he
good
gonna
to
get
see, and
sponsors
maybe
exemptions.
Charlie is the breakthrough. Maybe I don't know, maybe not. In
Well,
terms of
yeah, yeah.
that's a reach.
What
Yeah,
I'm,
redact that.
what I
Redact
think
that.
what we're considering is like a Lewis Hamilton. Like that's what we need. A dude from the gutter that didn't have the privilege. You had the sacrifice. You made it. You're about the culture.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming, man. I say in the next
Yeah.
5 years, I think we'll see a youngin that's like from the
it's
hood
Dub.
that makes it.
Yeah. But it's the same thing with
I mean,
F1.
Dub is
It's the same
Dub is
thing with
definitely gonna
F1.
do it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Dub's
Yeah.
he's there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm there.
Lewis Hamilton got to go through the same thing. Like here's this ultra black, top of the world, but how can he fill the pipeline in this ultra expensive sport?
Right, right. The car's worth
Yeah.
50, $60 million.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a generational thing, really. Like it's gonna take probably another generation or so before we see significant numbers change. Like we might see a couple, you know, flashes, but I think once we start seeing like, 10, 20, 30 black players on tour, I feel like we got probably another generation to go.
I
Um,
don't know, man. Like I'm always optimistic when it comes to that. But
mhm.
how they're, like I said, how the format's changing in golf and stuff like that, I see them kicking us out more than trying to bring us
dang,
in.
kicking us out is the word.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't.
Why?
I know
Well, that's why you
that's
got to become dominant. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
that's yeah.
You don't have a choice in any sport that you do.
Yeah.
You have to dominate. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You have to win. Winning will take care of everything. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like that's never going to change. And
Yeah.
I'm definitely for that. Like still, like I said, previously, like still sharp and still. If anything, I think the one thing I did leave out is more motivational. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
inspirational. Like shoot, once I get there, what I'm saying, I'm inside the pearly
Right.
gates. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
built to
So
ass.
it make you work that much
Yeah.
harder. Yeah, 100%. So, but of just getting to that
To the
destination,
tour, yeah.
it's a lot different. Yeah, because like you have like I guess the analogy, if we're just talking about cars, like yo, people know the route. They're gonna put it in their GPS and they're gonna put it in like their cars where it's gonna get them there, and they have a car. Oh
Oh,
shit! You
Y'all
know
see
what I'm
that?
saying? Yo, shit!
Oh, you
See what
caught
I'm
it too?
saying?
That's
dang, man.
crazy.
See what
Yeah.
happens when
Yeah.
you spit that? See what
Yes.
happens when you spit that real? Be
My
dropping
speaker,
bombs.
man.
Be dropping.
The
You know what I'm saying?
speakers,
Be
man.
dropping
Got
heat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bumping that
He
Kendrick.
started talking about
Yeah.
Black
yo, right,
Messiah.
Iron
you know what I'm
wires.
saying?
I got wires,
Right.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
saying. He started talking about the
And
Black
tapped in.
Messiah. They put a number on it.
Right, right, right.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me.
Now, drop it now. Drop it
Yeah, I
now.
know. Let me stop. Yeah, I'm not even gonna finish what I was about to say, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, shoot.
That made me
Let
nervous.
me
It's time.
make sure
It's
it's not
time. We
behind
gotta
my
wrap
back
it up.
right now.
Time to wrap it up.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
On that note, yeah. On that note, get to your destination. How that's all.